When you gonna start? Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
What's your office today?
Well, I was thinking about joining the military, so I'm trying to figure out which branch.
Okay, have a seat.
Alright.
Alright. Well, Lieutenant Leonard, I'm the local Air Force crew.
Alright.
Again, welcome to the office. I'm glad to hear you coming to the office today to talk about the Air Force. Just let me know, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I graduated out of high school already,
Okay.
and I tried going to college. College wouldn't work out for me,
Okay.
so I heard all these rumors about the type of opportunity that the military provides,
Okay.
and so I just wanted to give that a try. So
Okay.
I'm currently in debt with student loans,
Mm-hmm.
and I probably don't need help with that, but basically I'm just looking for opportunity to try to broaden my horizons as far as travel and the new way of life and everything.
Okay, I definitely understand that. So tell me, how old are you?
Well, right now I'm 20. I turned 21 in June.
Okay, great. So you do qualify for the Air Force in terms of age.
Yes.
And you said you're looking to try to continue your education because you started out in school, but then now you're looking at some different things.
Yes.
So let me tell you a little bit about the education programs in the Air Force.
All right.
The Air Force, we pay for your education two different ways.
Oh, wow.
One way we pay for your education is through tuition assistance. We pay $4,500 a year. You don't have to pay that back. It's 100% paid for. The only thing you have to do is take care of like small administrative fees, or if there's any book fees and things like that. So that's how tuition assistance work. You should be able to knock out about 6 classes a year just with your tuition assistance alone. Right now, I'm actually going to school, taking a speech class, and taking 3 other classes using my tuition assistance. I haven't paid $1 out of my pocket with the school that I go to. It's great. So you definitely have the same opportunities to do the same things as well.
Right.
How does that sound to you?
That sounds good. So when you said tuition assistance, pretty much saying that they will cover all my classes, or is there a timeline that I need to submit my form in, or are those the only funds available to me? Is there like a separate form or whatever?
Well, basically what we have on basic education office, and they basically take care of everything for you.
Oh, okay.
So you just go into the office and say, hey, I would like to take school. They're going to call your job, and they're going to make sure with your job that you are able to take classes, and that you're not having any training or anything like that. As long as you're good to go with that, they will definitely let you take the classes, and all you got to do is enroll. Pick a school of your choice.
So it's kind of like an Air Force financial aid.
Absolutely, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing. No loopholes, no tricks to it.
Now, what if I decide to join the military, and if I don't go to school while I'm in, and if I want to go to school while I'm out?
Okay.
Would tuition assistance be able to cover that also?
Tuition assistance don't cover that. The money for tuition assistance is $4,500 a year, like I said, but it's basically use or lose.
Okay.
So you get that $4,500 a year. After that year goes by, if you don't use it, you lose that. Then the next year you get another $4,500. So you figure if you spend 4 years in the Air Force, I mean, that's a good amount of money. That's $18,000 just for school. If you decide that you just want to focus on the job and, like you said, traveling, and we can talk some more about that, and you can not worry about that, and you can use what's called the post 9/11 GI Bill.
Oh, okay, GI Bill.
Yeah, so basically what that is, they pay for 36 months of your school for you to go to school.
36 months.
36 months for you to
That's
go to
3
school.
years.
That's 3 years. So they pay for 36 months of your school. All you have to do is serve 4 years in the Air Force. Once you get out, that is one of the entitlements. One of the best parts to it is they will also pay for your housing allowance, depending on the market that you're in.
Wow.
Yeah, so like right now, here, they will pay you about $1,200 a month just for housing. So if you're looking for how to make the ends meet and things like that, you don't have to worry about that. The Air Force will take care of that in terms of your housing, and they also pay for those 3 years of school, so you don't have to worry about that as well. So those are the 2 options that you have. So one of the other better things is the fact that everything you do in the Air Force is college accredited.
Wow, so
Everything.
Okay.
You get 4 semester hours of college for basic training. We're going to get your college credits that you already had, and we're going to submit to get your transcripts. But you may be thinking, hey, I can't get my transcript because I owe the school money.
Yes.
The Air Force also have another program. It's called a college loan repayment plan, where the Air Force will pay back up to $10,000 for your student loans. So basically what you have to do is you have to serve a couple years in the Air Force.
Yes.
Then you're going to submit to get your college loans paid for. The Air Force is going to pay for that. We'll get your official transcript sent in to us. So you'll have the credits for those classes. You'll get 4 hours for basic training. You'll get anywhere from 15 to 20 semester hours of college from your technical training, and then when you get to your first base.
Wait. So you mean to tell me that the Air Force is pretty much going to cover my student loans if I put in the time, along with paying for my tuition while I'm in school?
Yes.
and even paying for my tuition plus housing on a model school depending on the location.
Absolutely.
Along with my job being accredited as college credits. See, none of the other recruiters never told me that.
See, that's something that's exclusive to the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
See, the biggest difference is, with the Air Force is, we are accredited, and we're a regionally accredited school. So what we do is, we use all of that, we use all of your college and everything you had, and everything that you do in the Air Force, and we accredit it all.
Wow.
So we're allowed to do that. You can look up the Community College of the Air Force, you can see everything about it, you can read all about it, and it will definitely work to your favor. You do not have to worry about that.
Okay.
I mean, I've been in the Air Force for 13 years. This is the first couple classes I've taken. Prior to me taking class, I had 60 semester hours of college.
Wow.
Just from being in the Air Force. So that's some of the good things about it.
Okay, so you got me sold on the school. So tell me about the traveling part. See, because the only place I've been outside of New Orleans was Florida.
Okay.
I wanted to go to school, so.
Well, I can tell you this, and I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Yes.
I can tell you this though. I've been in the Air Force 13 years. I lived in Las Vegas. I was fortunate enough to go back home and live in Cleveland. I lived in Delaware. I'm now living in Hawaii. And I've also been to about 7 different countries. And I've visited probably 15 states that I didn't have to pay for, the Air Force paid for because they needed me to go there.
Wow.
So tell me, does it sound like you sold on the Air Force? Is this something you really want to do?
Actually, it really is, because
Okay.
now you're telling me that I'm getting my school paid for, and pretty much I have a guaranteed job.
Yes.
On top of that, if I want to decide to get out or retire, my school paid for it then.
Absolutely.
And I get to travel the world while I work for free.
Yep.
You know what? I think I'm sold.
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and start the paperwork up. We'll get that going, and then we'll talk more, and I'll give you some handouts on that tuition assistance that we talked about.
Yes.
That Montgomery GI Bill, that college loan repayment plan, and we also will talk some more about that training, because I tell you right now, I got some stories for you.
All right.
All right, well, welcome to the team.
Thanks, sir.
All right, have a good day. You too. All right.